Welcome to questions and answers. I thought I'll jump in to see how I can best help you. If any questions, feel free and ask. I'll do my very best to help. Let's give it a few minutes for people to jump in, and you can ask any question. So yeah, welcome again. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. Remember that Watermelon Only Cleanse is going to start very soon. I hope you are part of the group, the Watermelon Only Detox group. Okay, in this 5-day challenge, you're going to eat nothing but watermelons and use the herbs. Okay, the Fabulous 5 and the kidney tea, and just stick to it. It's amazing how you feel. Okay, 5-day watermelon challenge. If you don't have the link, message me. I'll send you the link. Okay, and we can get you started. You feel great when you have done this 5 days because it builds self-esteem, it builds self-respect. Okay, and I want you to all be a part of it. Okay, let's see. We've got quite a few questions just jumped in. Welcome all of you. Welcome. So happy to be here, and I hope I can do my best to answer as much questions as possible. How can I heal my nervous system? Nervous system is quite simple. It's difficult because it takes a bit of time. But with nervous system, you always want to change your diet. You want to go on a high fruit, high berry diet without saying. You don't even want to touch vegetables. Okay, for the nervous system, the berries especially they're energetic and they build the nervous systems. Okay, so you want to go on 100% fruit diet, high berry. You want to use the Fabulous 5 and the kidney tea. So that means use herbs to address the kidneys, adrenals, lymph system, stomach, and bowels. You need extra herbs for the back of your head here, the cerebellum. So you need blood flow to the head. You need to clean the sinuses. Make sure there's no acids, congestion. Clean your gut, very important because the solar plexus houses nerves. You don't want it to be congested. And then you want to work on your adrenals. Adrenals produce neurotransmitters that control your nervous system. If you address all those 3 areas, you will see you will get better. Okay. You also want to use a tincture called Neurological One tincture. It's fantastic for the brain and nervous system. Okay. Use that. I would use that 5 to 6 times a day. Okay. With the circulation herbs, push blood through that region, and you see you do very well. Okay. It's not difficult. Just takes a little bit of time. You have to be consistent. That's all. Okay, so supplements for osteoporosis. I don't use supplements. If you're trying to take care of any kind of chronic bone issues, you have to understand why this is happening. Your body is so acidic. Your body is drawing calcium and alkaline minerals from your bones. Okay, and it's using it. So you don't want it to happen. You have to change your diet because the body is acidic. You want to get on an alkaline diet. You want to be preferably 100% fruit diet. I would go on dates, not dates. Sorry, on apples and pears and grapes. Okay, and I would use herbs for the bones. Okay, but specifically attack the parathyroid gland because that's what makes you so calcium. If your parathyroid gland is weak, you're gonna lose calcium because the body will be taking calcium out of your tissue, but not replacing it because your parathyroid is weak. So I'll go on the Fabulous 5. I'll go on the kidney tea at the very least. We have a tincture called bone tincture. I use it for bones. Okay, and take extra herbs for the parathyroid gland. Okay, which means your endocrine glands are probably weak. So take herbs for the endocrine glands, all of them. Okay, extra herbs for the kidneys, extra herbs for your adrenals. Okay, and then maybe occasionally you want to have some green drinks that have like cucumber, celery, any dark green veggies. You can put it in there. Okay, and you drink it, and that gives you all the calcium, bioavailable calcium you need as you detox. This is going to take a bit of time because this is deep. Okay, but it's very doable. Okay, so hair loss remedy. Hair loss, again, I always cover this. Every single live is always hair loss. Hair loss is a big issue, right? Hair loss, if it were me, I was in your shoes trying to grow my hair, which I always do anyways, the diet has to be on point. So you want to be on a high fruit diet, raw vegan diet at the very least. You want to use herbs called Neurological One tincture and circulation tincture because they boost blood flow to the head region. Okay, you want to use hair oil, external application hair oil because it sends blood flow to the region. Do some scalp massages. Use a tea called horsetail tea. It has about 25% of its volume in silica. Okay, bioavailable silica. Silica is great for hair, skin, and nails. You want to use that. Okay, you want to clean your sinuses. Make sure you have no congestion here. Clean your nose with anti-pot, ear candling, eye washes. Okay, massage the back of the head as I mentioned. Clean your bowels. You cannot be constipated if you want to grow your hair. Okay, because your head sits on the GI tract. You need energy flow, proper energy flow in back and forth. Okay. And so clean the gut. Make sure you're not constipated. If you're constipated, use a tincture called bowel strength tincture. Okay, and add some green drinks now and then, and that's it. And give it time. It can take a bit of time to grow back. If your hair there's no hair there, it can take a long time. If there's hair there already and you want to grow much more of it, it's far simpler. Okay, so I hope that helps you. You can reach out to me for a protocol. I'll send it to you. Hi Rob, it's good to see you. Likewise, I'm glad all of you are here. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for coming over. Anxiety is a neurological issue. I just covered it, so I won't repeat it. But go heavy on go 100% fruit diet, Fabulous 5 kidney tea, okay? But use extra herbs for the adrenals, okay? Very important. Anxiety is the main cause of your adrenals, weak adrenals. Definitely want to stay away from any kind of caffeine or coffee. And then I will use an adrenal restorative tincture and a glands 8 tincture. So extra helps your adrenals. You got to go heavy on the adrenals. Make sure your kidneys are filtering. Otherwise, you can't remove the acids affecting the function of the adrenals. Okay. What products do I need to detox heavy metals? If you want to detox heavy metals, you have to target your lymphatic system and your kidneys. Okay, very, very important. If you don't do that, the waste can't remove properly. So you need to extra herbs for your kidneys, extra herbs for your lymphatic system. So the lymphatic 1 tincture, kidney flush tincture, kidney 6 tincture, and there's something on our site called metal detox. And use that to help you to remove the heavy metals. But you need kidney filtration. So I would go extra herbs for the kidneys and try to get your lymph system moving. Use the lymphatic 1 tincture. I'll go on a 20-day dark grape only diet, and this to help you bring everything out. Okay, and make sure you're not constipated, of course. But it's not hard to detox heavy metals. It takes a little bit of time. How to get rid of eye redness. If you see a redness in the eyes, it's inflammation. It's acidosis in the whole body. So the root cause has to be addressed. You need to detox the whole body. Make sure that your head, your sinuses are clean. If the acids are in the head region congested, you're going to have pressure. You're going to have this acidosis, and your eyes will reflect it. So clean the sinuses. You want to use an eye wash on our website called Eyesight Tincture. Take a few drops, put into an eye cup, wash your eyes twice a day, and also drink the eye tincture as well. Fantastic for the eyes. It has herbs in like eye bright herb and bilberry. Fantastic for your eyesight. So it also clean the eyes as well. Okay, so you need an eye cup. If you few drops of the eye tincture, wash it. But you need to detox the whole body. This 100% fruits and the Fabulous 5 in kidney tea at the very least is what I would use. Plus those herbs I just mentioned. Okay, the eyesight tincture, and you also want to use neurological tincture for the brain and nerves, and circulation tincture for blood flow to the head region, as well. Detox is drinking too much water bad for you? Well, if your body is an acidic body and you're from a Standard American diet, drinking a lot of water is not necessarily the ideal situation. And here's why. Because water is nature's solvent. Water is slightly a tad big to the acidic side. And therefore, if your body is acidic, the body is going to retain some of that water to buffer the acids. And you end up holding water swelling a bit, okay? So you can drink water. I prefer to go on the fruit juices with water. The fruit juices, because the water in the fruit juices is structured water, is H3O2, and whereas regular water is H2O. The water has to be converted into H3O2. So why not speed up the process? The fruit juices and the green drinks have structured water in there for you. So if you notice that if you go on a fruit cleanse, you tend not to get thirsty at all. Okay, and that's because you're being hydrated fully. But you can and should drink water on the side as well. Okay, I like distilled water personally, but you can have spring water if you want as well. Or someone says, the watermelon cleanse worked amazing for me. Thank you so much. Yes, it's so powerful, isn't it, Lauren? It's amazing. Do try the watermelon only cleanse. We're going to start another challenge on the 26th. So please come on board, join the group, get your Fabulous 5 kidney tea, and change your diet. That's it. And try for 5 days. You'll be amazed, truly amazed at the power of a watermelon only cleanse. Okay. Yes, it's on the 26th. The Watermelon Challenge is on the 26th. The group is called the Watermelon Detox Cleanse. If you go on Facebook, it should come up. Okay, otherwise send me a link. I'll send you out. Sorry, send me a direct message. I'll send you a link. Suggestions for osteoporosis. I covered that already. So I'll repost this video. You can watch it, okay? If you have any kind of fracture and you want to repair it quickly, you have to understand what makes the body heal faster. It's your lymphatic system. It's the crucial part of it. You need proper energy flow. This blood flow, lymph flow, nerve flow. If any of these are not working properly, you will have a problem. You cannot recover quickly. So fix your lymphatic system. Fix your kidneys. Very, very, very important. You need kidney filtration. So extra herbs for the kidneys, extra herbs for the lymphatic system, extra herbs for your adrenals, because it fights inflammation. And that's how you take care of recovering quicker, okay, from whatever situation you're in. Let's see. Good question here. Halitosis, chronic white tongue, been on lemon cleanse tongue, still so white, and I'm using antimicrobial 1 and 5. Yes, halitosis can take you a while. It's also a reflection of your gut. So if you have bad breath, it's your gut. It's proteins purified proteins in your system that have been could be there for months and months and months. Okay, it's sitting down there, so you need to cleanse that out, and that can take a bit of time. So make sure that you have good bowel movements. Use the enemas, use the bowel cleanser and a bowel strength tincture. Okay, and make sure it's clean. To clean it up properly. But yeah, you definitely give it a little bit of time. The lemon cleanse is fantastic for this. Your tongue will turn whiter as it goes along, but the white will soon turn to pink. Okay, the tongue coating shows you the inner reflection of your gut, your GI tract. So when you see a lot of white, that's mucus congestion. If you see yellow and green, that's worse. Okay, and if you see black, that's really, really bad. Okay, so you want to don't be worried about this the colors as you're detoxing. If you're on a lemon only cleanse, it's going to become whiter before it starts turning pinker because you're cleaning up. Okay. What's your take on colonic hydrotherapy? I got one done. Should I do 3 days in a row? I those ones, don't overdo them. Don't overdo colonics, okay? Because it's a very forceful mechanism, and you cannot rely on it as being end all of cleansing your bowels or colon. You want to make sure your diet's on point. You want to make sure you're using the right herbs. Then you can use that tool once in a while to help you cleanse. And I prefer enemas because they're gentler. Okay, they don't go as deep, but still gentler. And also, if I'm eating the right foods and I'm using the right herbs, that's what's going to really help you. Shooting water up there forcefully, thinking that it's going to be the solution, is not incorrect. It can help you. Don't get me wrong. It's a good tool, but the diet and herb use has to be on point. Otherwise, you will not do well. I mean, it's not a good solution. But do it once in a while. It's okay. Okay. I feel wonderful. I love Fab 5, thyroid lift, and kidney tea. Yes, I love the herbs as well. I mean, like, you have to try them. Those of you who haven't done it yet, you have to try to really understand the power of the herbs. I mean, it's not just me. All the herbalists have been telling you for years and years, but using the right herb and the right potency is rare. It's hard to find. Most of the herbs out there I've seen for myself, they're diluted 4-to-1, 6-to-1 ratio. This is very weak. Okay, you need strong herbs. 2-to-1 ratio is fantastic for you. And my herbs are 2-to-1, not 4-to-1, not 6-to-1. And even though they may appear more expensive, they are not, because they're double the potency and they're bigger bottles. Okay, plus they're made with extra love and attention. Okay, so can hair regrow on bald areas? Your hair can grow on a bald area depending on circumstances, and it depends. Is it damaged? How long has it been bald? So long as there's hair follicles there, you can bring it back. Okay, so long as there's hair follicles, you can bring it back, because the body loves to heal itself and loves to grow. It doesn't like to die out. Okay, so if there's a chance for it to come back, it will come back, provided you put it in the right environment. This is what I believe, and I've seen firsthand. Okay. My wife is suffering from severe acne since she started using the mask. She has never had acne on her face. If you're using any kind of masks, then hold back from using it. But acne is not external. Acne is an internal issue. It's your hormones acting up. So I would stop using the mask for now. Go on a lemon only cleanse. Use the herbs to cleanse the whole body, and then add the mask later. Okay, I wouldn't like try to treat it externally. I'll go internally and fix it, because it's not a good sign to have acne in general. Okay, it's hormonal issue, and also as a kidney and skin issue. You want to fix it. You gotta adjust your liver, you gotta adjust your spleen, you gotta adjust your kidneys, your lymphatic system. So focus on that. Don't focus on the mask right now. Put it aside for now. Fix the body, then use the mask. Oh, my husband loves saffron oil too. Yeah, saffron oil. I love the saffron oil. Saffron oil is my favorite. I use it. The smell of it and the intensity of it. And my last post I showed you about the calendula oil. Fantastic. We double infuse our oil, double extracted. We use a special method, a natural method that most people don't use because they don't know of it. And what it does is it extracts all the plant essence out of the calendula, and you get double the benefits, as opposed to using the folk method of just using the plant or the powder into oil. It doesn't extract all the essence. There's a step to do before that will ensure that you have all the plant essence out, or most of it at least. And this is what we use with our skin oils. So we have very, very powerful skin oils for that missing step that most people don't follow. Okay, so try the calendula oil with neroli oil. Fantastic for your skin. Okay, I check my last post on it. Um, my brother recently had acute kidney failure. His kidneys are working, but not properly, and it's going to be on dialysis. What can I do? Flash his kidneys. You know, kidneys, in my opinion, okay, my humble opinion, they're not difficult to bring up. They're not difficult to fix, actually. The problem is there's such a different viewpoint on healing the kidneys out there that people's minds have been changed, brainwashed. Is that the right word? Kidneys are not hard to fix. You have to understand, why are the kidneys not working properly? Okay, you have mucus and acids affecting its function. That's it. Simple as that. If you can get the mucus and acids out of the kidneys or affecting the kidneys, you see they recover quickly because they want to recover quickly. You're just not giving them the chance to. We're eating the wrong foods. You're going on a high protein diet is the worst thing to do for your kidneys. Okay, worst thing. Most people who get off the high protein diets immediately will see changes in the kidneys. Okay, so you gotta stop the protein. You gotta stop the starches. You gotta go. In my opinion, if it were me, I was in your shoes, I'll be on a 100% fruit diet. Period. Okay, I'll check with my doctor to make sure everything's okay, of course. But I'll be 100% fruit diet, and I'll be using like 3 different kidney tinctures, 2 different kidney teas, 1 adrenal tincture because adrenals are crucial here, and a bowel strength tincture and a Fabulous 5. That's what I would be using, and I'll be relentless. I wouldn't stop. You see my numbers getting better. Okay, so kidneys are not hard to fix. Okay, it's just that you don't have the right understanding or knowledge for it. You can reach out to me anytime if you want. How should I take the bowel cleanser? The bowel cleanser is very simple to take. Just take a teaspoon, put it into some orange juice and drink it. Okay, stir it up and drink it. What would you suggest? I just covered the kidney issue. 89 Stumpy, I covered the kidney issue. I'll repost this video for you, but feel free and please reach out to me, okay? Reach out to me. Don't waste, direct message me on Facebook especially, or Messenger. Quite a bit of questions. Is all of that safe if you have a kidney transplant? If you had a kidney transplant and you're asking me if going on fruits and raw veggies are safe, I think that question is kind of moot. Why would you think for 1 second that going on a high protein diet and starches is better for your kidneys than going on a living, vibrant food diet? I mean, to me, I can't comprehend that logic. Like, you want to be, if you had a kidney transplant, you only want good stuff going inside you. You do not want poison going inside you or mucus forming food. So I don't know why anyone would actually question that fact, kidney transplants and eating the wrong foods. In my opinion, I think you should be on the right foods to help your body get a chance of getting better. Let's see. My friend recommends your Instagram page to me. Thank you so much. Tell your friend thank you. I mean, I think if you learn my stuff and my basic knowledge, I think you all do very well. I mean, and I don't hide anything of my knowledge. I give all my knowledge for free. I really don't care about, holding up the knowledge. In my opinion, if you can learn everything I know, then the world is better off. So I share everything with you. I don't hide anything. Yeah, you can write to me for protocols. Protocols in detail I can't share for obvious reasons because it's too lengthy. But I mean, the basic premise is always shared with you, and it's free. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to save his life for you. Yes, absolutely. Okay. See. Hi Rod. Thank you for being there for all of us. Why does my dog eat grass and he loves cherry blossom cherries? He has been eating watermelon and with me and loves his veggies. If you want to get your dog better, I'm telling you this for a fact. I'm not making this up. You give them a high fruit diet. Let them choose the fruits themselves. There's some fruits the dogs don't like, but watermelon, for instance, or melons, dogs love it. Okay, and it's cleansing for the dog. It's unbelievably cleansing for the dog. And dogs do love veggies. Your dog should not be eating any grains. Don't give them any grains. Don't give them any corn, anything like that. Don't give them any grains. And they don't need a high protein diet because the dogs, the way they are bred, they have weak kidneys. Giving them a high protein diet is going to destroy their kidneys and they'll start getting health issues. The reason why dogs get health issues these days is because they're eating the wrong diet. You cannot overfeed them with protein to harm them. You need, in my opinion, a high veggie, high fruit, okay, and some raw, slightly cooked meat. That's it. You don't have any grains whatsoever. No grains, okay? And your dog will thrive. The dogs can take the herbs too, okay? I've given the dogs actual kidney herbs and actual herbs like what we use for the humans. Then they thrive on it. So there's so many things you can do for your dogs. So tinnitus tips, ringing in the ears. mucus congestion in the head. Mucus congestion in the head. You gotta clean the sinuses. Ear candling, eye washes, clean your nostrils, your nasal passage with the neti pot, okay, with essential oils. Massage the back of the head. Use neurological tincture to push to strengthen the brain and nerves. Use circulation tincture to push blood flow over the head region. Clean your gut. You cannot be congested. You cannot be constipated. You have to have good bowel movements to remove the ring in the air. Once the bowels are open, the acids and waste can leave properly, and the head gets clear of congestion. Your ear ringing will go away. It's not difficult. It takes a little bit of time, but and I would go on a lemon only cleanse for that. Very powerful stuff. Any advice how to treat a severe gum infection? Well, if it were me, okay, in the past, in the distant past, I used to have these issues quite often, okay, and that's because my diet was acidic. I was on a high protein diet, starches and proteins, meat. And I used to get a lot of gum issues, lots and lots of it. When I went to raw vegan side and high fruit side, it all went away. But specifically, I still do oil pulling with the tooth powder I use. You know the tooth powder on my website. It has myrrh, golden seal, nettle leaf, okay, black walnut hull. I use that. I combine it with the coconut oil. Put in my mouth and I'll swish it for a good 3 to 5 minutes. Then I spit it out and I'll floss my teeth, okay, with a pick. Then I'll use a water floss, water gun is for flossing. Wash every single, so there's nothing left in my teeth that can cause bacteria. But the antifungal, antibacterial tooth powder helps a lot, okay? But once you start draining the acid out of your head region and your bowels are clear, you will not get these issues anymore. Okay, so you can fix it out right now. If you go to the dentist if needed, but if it's not that pressing, I would use either coconut oil, put the tooth powder in there, and even crush in some garlic, maybe like a slither of garlic. Crush it in, put it in your mouth, swish it round and round and round and round, a good 5 minutes, and spit it out. Do it twice a day. You'll be amazed at what it does for your teeth and your gums and everything. Fantastic. Okay, so yeah, that's what I would do. Let's see, good questions here. Have you ever heard or tried a product called TRS? No, I'm sorry, I haven't. Would you recommend bine broth for joint health? No, bro. I don't know what bine is, but I'm presuming it's a bone. Oh, bone broth? No, absolutely not. No, not even close. I wouldn't touch any animal product. There's nothing you can't get from animal products you can't get from a plant. Okay, anyone who tells you so doesn't know the fact, or is tainted and wants you to sell you something. I don't know. What do you have for kidneys and high blood pressure? Do you have nettle herbs? We have nettle tincture. Yes. Kidneys and high blood pressure, they're interconnected. Your kidneys and adrenals are a reflection of your high blood pressure. If you fix your kidneys and adrenals, your blood pressure will stabilize. It's that simple. Because I just told you yesterday, the top number for your blood pressure is your adrenals, bottom number is your kidneys. And most people don't even know that. If you fix your adrenals and your kidneys, the number will normalize. Of course, stay in your medication and see your doctor if needed. But naturally speaking, to address your high blood pressure, go on a high fruit diet, high berry diet specifically. Work on your lungs, work on your heart, use herbs for those, and then use herbs for the kidneys and adrenals. And then give it time. And then you work with your doctor and you see your numbers come down nicely. Okay? It's kidney filtration issue. I covered the gum issue already. I'll repost this video. Let's see. Yeah, my wife suffers from massive acne. Any kind of skin issues, please address your kidneys. Fix your kidneys and lymphatic system. You have to. 100% fruit diet. Fabulous 5 at the very least. Okay, kidney tea. You always want kidney tea because you want that extra push for the kidneys. Okay, you need lymphatic herbs. You need extra herbs for the kidneys, extra herbs for the adrenals. Okay, and lymphatic system. And thyme. That's it. I would also work on the liver and spleen as well. So herbs for the liver and spleen for skin issues. Okay, but if you have excessive acne, also hormonal. So maybe since it's a female, you want to use the female hormonal balance tincture that has herbs to balance the female hormones. And that alone can help you get rid of the acne. Okay, you can reach out to me anytime if you need steps or help. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Good questions. I want to find a good one that's good for all of us. Pregnancy recommendations. Should I take a prenatal omega? Those are helpful. Make sure that the omega is a vegan option. Okay, I prefer the vegan options. Usually flaxseed extracted. and a prenatal is fine, so long as make sure it's a whole food based one. Most of the vitamins out there, especially in your health food stores and your pharmacies, are chemical derivatives and are dangerous for you. So make sure if you're going to buy multivitamins for your pregnancy, it's whole food derived, okay, which essentially means that they took a bunch of fruits, they squeezed it up for you, and they extracted it for you, and they put it into a pill form. So so in my opinion, someone on a pregnancy should be on a high fruit, raw vegan diet, preferably, and or slash cooked alkaline. Don't have any proteins, don't have any starches, because if you do, you're going to have a lymphatic system compromised, and your child will have those issues as well. Okay, so that's my personal opinion, but on it, this is what I would do if it were my child, or if it was my pregnancy, sorry, even though I'm a male. But let's see. I wouldn't use the herbs for pregnancy at this point. Once I'm done the pregnancy, I'll go on the herbs. If I order the Fab 5 herbs, will it get to me before 26? I would order it today and select Express. And even if it didn't arrive on that day, it will arrive shortly afterwards, and you can still start, okay? Remember, join the Watermelon Only Cleanse, 26th of this month. It's called the Watermelon Detox Group. Join us. All you're doing is going to switch in your diet to watermelon only, okay? And you're going to use the Fabulous 5 and the kidney tea. That's it. And I'm telling you, you try it 5 days. You love yourself for it, because you see the amount of power that you have in you, and the self-respect that you have in you, and the self-love that you have in you. And to me, that alone is priceless. There's nothing better than having better self-esteem. Okay, and self-esteem comes from having confidence and following through. When you do something and you set your mind to do something and you do it, that's self-esteem. It builds self-esteem. And a lot of us walking out there don't have self-esteem, and it's needed. It's essential for your well-being, for your success in life. You need self-esteem. When someone insults you or thinks bad of you and it affects you, that's a lack of self-esteem. Okay, so the Watermelon Only Challenge, in my opinion, is also a mental challenge, and it helps build self-esteem. And we all need better self-esteem. Stop looking at others for a validation. Stop caring about what people think about you. If someone insults you, it's on them, it's not on you. If someone doesn't like the way you look, it's on them, not on you. Okay, they hate themselves that much, they'll insult you. Okay, but it's not about you, it's about them. So have that kind of viewpoint on your life, and you see you do very well in everything. Okay, so I covered eczema, I covered acne, same process. Okay, so please watch the videos. I'll repost it for you. What do you think about urine therapy? I don't think of it. Personally speaking, I will not touch it. Okay, but you know, some people are passionate about it, and I'm not here to insult anybody, but I wouldn't touch urine therapy personally. I don't care what so-called paperwork there is on it. The concept to me is it's not part of my DNA to be drinking my own urine. I just, something that's alien to me. The mere concept of it, apart from the fact that you're drinking metabolic waste, is, for me personally, I would not do it. Okay, but you can do whatever you choose to. Thank you so much for the kind words. Thank you. Yeah. So my brother went into kidney. Okay, you have any kidney issues? I posted a video. I'll repost the video for you. But you can reach out to me. Please reach out to me. Okay. Okay. If you message me and I haven't responded to you, please remind me on my comments. I have too many questions to answer. It's impossible for one person to do so. So it's not I'm ignoring you. It's just that I can't keep up. Okay, but if you if you left a message for me on Instagram and I didn't respond, send it to Facebook, send it to an email, to my website, send it on my Facebook page. Try different methods. I apologize, but I'm one person. I can't address all the questions, even though I want to. Okay. So let's see. I want to get a good question week. Oh, severe gum infection. I covered it already. Please watch the video. I'll repost it for you. How do I get my sciatic nerve to stop hurting? You gotta address your adrenals, the back of your head as well. The 3 nerve centers for neurological disorders, or to strengthen the neurological system, you always want to address. You always want to change the diet to a high fruit diet. Not even a question. I wouldn't even touch vegetables for neurological issues. And you want to go the Fabulous 5 and kidney tea at the very least. Okay, Fabulous 5 and kidney tea at the very least. Then you want extra herbs for your adrenals. Use adrenal restorative tincture. You want extra herbs for the head region. So circulation tincture and the neurological one tincture. And then you want to clean your bowels. So bowel strength tincture. Make sure you have good bowel movements. That's how you address any neurological issue. Even anxiety is how you address it. Okay, anything that has to do with nerves, muscle pain, you want muscle recovery, any kind of nervous system issue, that's how you address it. Okay. Let's see. I had a breakout on my stomach and lower back. The skin turned darker and I was itching. My doctor gave me cream for it, but let's see. Okay. I'm sorry, I missed that question. He gave me cream for it, but the darkness is still there around my entire waist. It could be bruised. Okay, I would do lymphatic massages, gentle on the area. So push it towards the lymph nodes. Push any kind of injury or gently. Okay, obviously, and it shouldn't be open wound, obviously. But any kind of, let's say you injured your finger, you injured your fingers here. You do this kind of thing. You pull it gently towards the lymph nodes. Okay, and you massage. I'm telling you, so effective. It's unbelievable. You smash your finger by mistake, or or your toe. You massage it gently by putting gentle pressure and push it towards the lymph nodes, and you'll be amazed how fast you recover. It's such a simple technique like that. That's what I would do for that dark spot. Gentle massage towards the lymph nodes. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Good question. I want to get a good one. What foods do you eat to make your eyes whiter? I covered this already. It's the fruit diet I would use, raw vegan diet, but you need the steps. So I repost this video, watch it on the eye washing, the redness. I just covered it, and you can benefit. You can also reach out to me. So good question. So will you? So yeah, if you have any kind of high blood pressure thing, I covered it already as well. Okay, high blood pressure. If it was me, I'll be addressing my kidneys and adrenals. That's how you fix it, and how to address the root cause. Sorry. Always stay on your meds as you do this, though. Okay. A banana's good to eat. Excuse me. A banana's good to eat, going on raw for the remainder of 2001. And I'm craving bananas. Yes, have it. I mean, if you're 100% raw, there's no harm with bananas. But Brazil nuts, if they're raw, you can get away with it. Actually, it should not raw per se, but you should dehydrate it, and then you should hydrate it with water, sprout it. I apologize. Hydrate your put the nuts into water, raw nuts into water. Let it sit for I think a day or two, depending on some of them a few hours, and then dehydrate it again. When you dehydrate it, you're not cooking it, so it is raw. And when you put it in the water, you soak it. You're removing the enzymes that prevent digestion. Then you can have it. Then it's raw. But I mean, it's not the best food. Nuts are not the best food to eat when you're going raw. But since in your case, you're going to live a raw lifestyle like that, you can have the banana and the nuts on occasion. Just make sure it's raw though. Okay. I have darkness on my nose and mouth area. Any suggestion? That's called hyperpigmentation. That means your adrenals are not working properly. You gotta fix. Sorry, not adrenals. That means your pituitary gland is the culprit here. You gotta fix your pituitary gland. That's the gland that controls the skin pigmentation. So it also means your endocrine glands are weak. So I would go Fabulous 5 kidney tea. I would use endocrine gland tincture and extra herbs for your pituitary gland. Maybe even a glandula. But the diet has to be on point, and you need to give it time. Okay, so guys, let me say it one more time. Join the Watermelon Only Cleanse. Very important, okay? I want you to join us 26. If you don't have the link, direct message me. But it's called the Watermelon Detox Cleanse on Facebook. You can't miss it. It's the only one that comes up, okay? And you want to change your diet to watermelon only for 5 days. It's amazing for you. And then use the Fabulous 5 and the kidney tea. Okay, and that's it. And give it 5 days. I'm telling you, the transformation, mental transformation, and the physical transformation you will feel, the mucus coming out of you, the excess mucus coming out of you, it will convince you on the power of the fruit cleanse, okay? And remember that I always want you to learn how to heal, because for me, why I do this is to help you understand this whole process so that you can be the healer, okay? You can be your own healer. It's very important you understand this. And it's just the fruits and the herbs, but how you use them is crucial to know. And I have these books for you. I always push them on you because I want you to know how to do it. And it's very simple. These are 30 pages long. You can read this in an hour and a half. And the knowledge will be with you forever. And this one is longer. How to heal yourself even when you say you can't. 60 pages. I mean, well worth it. Okay, so get yourself educated. Learn how to detox. Get clean. This is so simple. It's all in your hands. All in your hands. Not my hands. No one else's hands but yours. It's fruits and herbs all the way. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate you so much. I will jump in as soon as possible to answer your questions. If I missed your questions, feel free to message me. And blessings, and keep safe. And I'll catch you later.